What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of What the Elle. I'm your host, Elle Kramer, and today it is a very special episode. It is my 50th one, and I'm very excited. So, of course, I had to do a 50th collaboration of some sort. I was thinking about doing 25, but I was like, nah, we gotta go big or go home, right? So, in celebration of getting 50 episodes, that's a lot. That's like literally, it's 54 weeks in a year. 53? I don't know. Let me ask Siri. Hey Siri, how many weeks in a year? 52.18. That's weird. Okay. Anyways, so 52.18 until it's a full 2 week or year, which is exciting. So, some new fun changes. Obviously, I cut my hair. If you can tell, I love it. It's like a little lob. And I kind of went back to my natural hair color too, and I think it just like I think I like it way better. So, yeah. Without further ado, I'm just gonna get started. So, the first way to be happier instantly is obviously help someone else. I think this one goes without saying. I think it always like I always just instantly feel better whenever I help somebody out, and it just always makes me feel like the best person ever whenever I can do something for somebody else. The second one would be send someone an encouraging text because whenever I'm just feeling down in the dumps, it always is just nice to like reach out to somebody else and give them that boost of sending somebody an encouraging text is something that always makes me feel better. Like just reach out to a friend and be like, hey bestie, hope you're doing well. It just is nice to like reach out to those that you sometimes might not remember to text because you're a busy person, and taking that extra time just to let somebody know, be like, hey girl, I'm thinking about you, hope you're doing well. It's always just super nice to do that for somebody else. So I love to do that. You should do it too. Number three, go for a walk outside. This one, walking is scientifically proven to be beneficial for you. So I think it's pretty obvious why you should do that. Walking is great for you. It makes you feel better, and you just have a clearer mind whenever you go on a walk. So, go on a walk, take your dog with you if you have a dog because they would really appreciate it. They probably need to go on a walk because it's important for their health. And it's important for your health, especially walking in an area with a body of water, like if there's a park or like a lake or something nearby that you can walk at where there's a body of water. I'm not sure why, but it like resets your circadian rhythm. I heard that somewhere. I know it's true. I don't know why I know that's true, but I just know it's true. Okay. The next one is go cold plunging. Cold plunging can increase your dopamine levels up to 250%, which is associated with feelings of happiness, motivation, and alertness. So go in the cold plunge and it'll make you feel so much better. It kind of sucks, but it'll be worth it because you just feel so much more rejuvenated whenever you get out. It's like you have the biggest burst of energy and it's awesome. So or just take a cold shower. Cold plunge or cold shower. Cold plunge or cold shower is the way to go. Okay, number 5, smile. So even if it feels forced, smiling can actually improve your mood. Remember my episode I made, fake it till you make it? Yeah, so you can actually gaslight yourself into being in a better mood. So I love that. I think it's really awesome that we have the capability to trick ourselves into thinking that we should be happy because it works. Like fake it till you make it works. And if you are like faking it till you make it, you start like just feeling the effects of like being like, oh, okay, I feel confident, I feel good, like because that it just makes you naturally feel better. Like I'm smiling right now just because I smiled like fakely for 2 seconds, and I am still smiling because it just feels like my face was just in that position already. Might as well go back to that, you know. Um, Number 6, take a deep breath. Focus on your breath to calm your mind. I know that's cliche, but focus on your breathing is really helpful whenever you're overthinking or just spiraling. That's a good one too. Ooh, I have another one. My one of my favorite things to do is number 7, light a scented candle. It just something about a scented candle just makes you feel so much better. I have a scented candle right now going it because there's like a dead rat somewhere in here. Like there's literally, I swear, something died in the wall, and so now I have a candle going, and it's called Spooky, and it naturalizes pet odor, which I think is super fun. Number 8, listen to your favorite song. Music can always re energize you and make you feel better. So, listening to your favorite song will make you feel better. Dance it out. Number 8 or 9. Number 9, dance it out. A quick dance can instantly boost your mood, and I do this all the time at the gym. Um, I dance like nobody's watching, and like it doesn't even matter what I'm playing. I could be like rocking with some EDM. I could be rocking with some like sad Sam Smith, some country. I don't even know. There's no telling what I'm listening to. Honestly, there's all kinds of stuff I'm listening to in the gym. Number 10 is you can call a friend. Connections with friends, with loved ones, always makes you feel better and supported about yourself, and can help you forget about your own inner turmoil whenever you're struggling. So call a friend, get some relief, get some connection, feel some support from the people that you love. Number 11, compliment someone. Whenever I'm like feeling awful about myself, I'm like, okay, let's look around me and see what's going on and what I can compliment about other people, because I'm feeling really sad right now, and I just want to see what someone else smile. And whenever you like light up somebody's day and like you can tell their face is like you just made their day because you just said something nice to them, that's a great feeling. And it's unmatched. Like seeing somebody's face light up is the best feeling ever. So compliment someone, spread positivity, it makes you feel great. Number 12, my mom, I think, does this one every morning. Write down 3 things you are grateful for. Gratitude shifts your mindset, and I think it will allow you to just remember that there's always somebody who has it worse than you, and you're going to be okay. Like, you have a bed, you have clothes to sleep in, you have a phone, like, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. It just puts everything into perspective. Number 13, change I have to I get to. And this is such a powerful tool. I think I made this in a previous episode. I talked about how this is such a powerful tool to like make you readjust your mind and readjust your perspective, because whenever you're feeling down and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to go to school today. No, you get to go to school today. Some people don't have an education. Oh my gosh, I have to go to the gym today. No, you get to move your body today. You are blessed and you are lucky, and not everyone is capable of doing that. So count your blessings. And then whenever you say that, you're like, wow, I can't believe I'm complaining right now. It's just like, it just kind of snaps you out of it and gives you like that reality check that you're like, okay, I just need to get over it and do what I'm supposed to do. So, yeah. Number 14, laugh. Watch something funny. For me, I like to go to YouTube or watch maybe Impractical Jokers, or I like to go and watch like a reality TV show. I don't know. Reality TV shows always just make me feel better about myself. I don't know, which is strange. Um, Number 15, pet and animal. I would love to make my dog my emotional support animal, like my service animal. However, I don't think that would work because I think he needs his own service animal. I think he clings to me for emotional support and I cling to him, so I feel like it's definitely like a codependent relationship. But yeah, go pet a dog, pet an animal. They literally make everything better. Like I don't know what I would do without my animals. If you don't have an animal, you should think about getting one, because they honestly just make everything so much better. So yeah, pet a dog, pet a cat. Let a cat purr on you, and let a cat lay on top of your stomach and start purring. And those frequencies are actually, they're healing you with their purrs. The vibrations that they're sending you, they're trying to heal you. So whenever you're like on your shark week and a cat comes lay on top of you, let the cat lay on top of you and let it make biscuits on top of you, because it's healing you. It's literally sending healing waves through your body. It's the frequencies, and whenever the cat purrs on you, It's healing you. So let it do its thing. Let it make its biscuits, okay? So let it do its thing. Okay, number 16. Try to go for a quick workout. This is always makes me feel better because you never regret a workout. You will never regret a workout. And it releases endorphins, which will make you happier. So a little sweating never hurt nobody. Number 17, eat a healthy snack. Like maybe some fruit, maybe some chocolate. Doesn't always have to be healthy, but chocolate actually improves your mood. Dark chocolate, if you need something to uplift your mood, that is a good one. So either eat some grapes, eat some blueberries, eat some chocolate, or maybe get like a milkshake or something. I don't know. Okay, number 18. This one is like a danger one because this either is like rejuvenates me or makes me feel worse. And I did this one before and now I just kind of feel worse. Like I took a nap and I think I slept for too long. And so now I just feel really sluggish. But take a power nap. It can rejuvenate you or it can make you feel worse. You have to be careful because if you sleep too long, you wake up and you're confused about what day it is and you're sweating and you look like you're from the 1800s because your pants rolled up. It's just a whole thing. So just be careful with that. Number 19. Watch the sunset, watch the sunrise. Nature is very grounding. It can be very healing. Um, just meditate in nature, watch the sunset, look at the creation of what God created. That always is like, okay, that always makes me feel so much calmer because whenever I'm just really struggling, I'm like, okay, this is what I needed today. This is what I needed to see. I needed to see this pretty pink sunset in the sky that was created by the Lord himself. Amen. Thank you. Number 20. Make a small goal for yourself. This can be really helpful because if you achieve this goal and you feel accomplished, that's an awesome feeling accomplished. Like make a small goal for yourself and then achieve that goal. Let's go. Oh my god, I completed a task. Self gratification. Let's go. I did something good for myself. I cleaned out my closet yesterday. Let's go. You just feel like a baller because you did something that you didn't want to, but you still did it. So do that. Do something. Do a small little goal. um Dress in clothes that make you feel good because what you wear definitely does affect your mood. Number 22. Treat yourself to something small. A small indulgence is always uplifting. Go get a little iced coffee, go to Starbucks, get a little cake pop, a birthday cake pop. Those I feel like they're always sold out. Those are the best. um Go get a tea. um Go get a matcha, a kombucha, if you will, whatever you want, whatever floats your boat. The world is your oyster, so treat yourself to something. You never know what it can be. Whatever preference you got, um, you know, just go get a little snack or something. Number 23. This one's very crucial. Unplug for a little bit. Stop being on your phone. Take a break. Close social media. Close all the tabs. Clear the browser and just be with your thoughts. Stop allowing social media and your phone to run your life because it can definitely make you sad if you go on it for too long. So spend some time away, disconnect from social media because that is the only thing, or just disconnect from your phone in general, from electronics. Just go somewhere else. Number 24, go thrift shopping. If you thought I wasn't going to include this one, you were wrong. One thing about me is I'm going to go thrift shopping, and it just is a great thing because like you're doing something good for the environment and you're also getting a cute outfit. Like I literally thrifted this dress, like hello, so cute, love her. And it's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm saving the environment. We're doing something good for the environment. We're not buying fast fashion. Let's go." Woo. Okay. Um So this is another one, number 25. Create something, whether it's art, writing, or cooking. Creating something is fulfilling. For me, I like to create episodes. This podcast, this is my creative outlet. I also like to paint. I did paint this entire studio. And so that was a fun project for me to be creative and it's fulfilling. It definitely filled some type of dream inside of me. I don't know what made me want to paint it like SpongeBob in here, but it just turned out to be like that. And yeah, so here we are. Um, Number 26, go on a run. Running is scientifically proven to clear your head. And I feel like you can solve your whole life if you just go on a run. Like, stop distracting yourself and just get out there and go move your body. Sometimes going for a walk just doesn't cut it. Sometimes you're just so pissed off that you have to go run. Like, I feel like the times whenever I'm the angriest, I go on a run because nothing else is solving my frustration. So, and that feeling you get after you run is like undescribed. The runner's high, that's a real thing. It's amazing. Go on a run, you'll feel great, even if it's like a little trot. Like, it doesn't have to be like a freaking 5 minute mile. I mean, if that's what you're going for, like, go off. But I mean, not all of us are Olympic athletes, so don't worry if that's not you, because that's definitely not me. I was a long distance girly. So number 27, meditate for like 5 minutes. A few moments of just like mindful breathing and mindfulness can bring peace and tranquility in those moments whenever you're just feeling like everything's spiraling. Maybe like turn on a YouTube video and meditate. Meditating, like, you don't, there's no specific way to meditate. I feel like you can just sit there in silence. You can like do the whole like cross your like do your like sit in the poses. I don't know. I feel like meditating is like different for everybody. Like, you can do yoga. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of meditational. Is that even a word? Meditational? I don't know. Um, Number 28, write a positive affirmation, or better yet, say a positive affirmation like 5 times out loud to yourself. Remind yourself something good about you. Remind yourself of qualities that you love about yourself, because there are qualities that you love in yourself. It's sometimes easy to forget about those qualities, but say them out loud. Put them on your mirror in your bathroom. Write a little sticky note. That one's always fun. Number 29, put a picture of you as a baby in your car or in your mirror in your bathroom, because whenever you're mean to yourself, you can just look at that and be like, wait, I'm literally talking to myself as a child. I need to be nice to myself because that's so mean that I'm literally criticizing myself as a 3-year-old, and I'm adorable. And you just can't be mean to your 3-year-old self. That's wrong. So don't do that. Put a picture of yourself in your bathroom as a baby, and like every single time you're mean to yourself, you're just gonna be like, "Oh, I'm being mean to baby Elle. That's awful." So yeah, don't do that. Number 30. Whenever you just feel like everything's going bad, just plan a little trip, plan a little weekend getaway, plan a little excursion, because having something to look forward to is motivating within itself. Because sometimes you're just like, I need to get out of the environment that I'm in. I need something to look forward to. I'm tired of everybody here. I just need to have a good little girls' weekend. I need to get away. So having a little trip moment to be excited for and to like look forward to is always fun. Number 31, do a random act of kindness. Helping others always makes you feel good. Duh, I already talked about that. Moving on. 32, hug someone. Physical touch releases oxytocin, a happiness hormone. So yeah, hugging people. I love to hug people. I'm a hugger. Sometimes I'm really not. I feel like it just kind of depends on the day and honestly the person. Yeah. Number 33, what you're doing right now, listen to a podcast. Great job, you're doing this so good. So proud of you. You listen to my podcast, so you're the best. You're doing so good, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you for being here, by the way. Yeah, listen to an encouraging podcast, an inspirational podcast, a funny podcast, something that'll take you out of your headspace just to make you feel better. That's always a good one. Number 34, watch a feel good movie. Just a movie that'll just take you out of your headspace and give you a new perspective and a new person to be for the next 2 weeks. Because I'll watch a movie and then I'm like, oh, I'm definitely going to be Katniss Everdeen for the next 2 weeks now. And I just heard my friend fart and she looked at me and made eye contact with me. That was weird. Yeah. Anyways, um, Number 35, go outside and feel the sun. You know, there's nothing that vitamin D can't fix. The sun, the sun just always feels better. And you might get a tan. Being tan is the best feeling. I love being tan. I hate being pale. Whenever I'm pale, I feel ugly, which is too real. Um Number 36, make a vision board. Visualizing your goals can help to motivate you. I've never actually made a vision board. I mean, I guess I have, like going on Pinterest and like just making like random collages of things, but I've done it more for like what my hairstyle would be like or something like that. But I mean, I or like cute outfits. So I guess I've never really done like a vision board, but that kind of sounds fun. I should try that. Number 37, reorganize your workspace or like declutter your workspace because a neat space promotes clarity and calmness and a good area for you to think in. Um, Number 38, read a good chapter of a book that you love. Escape into a story, forget about where you are. Listen to an audiobook. I was listening to this book while I was like driving and it made my drive go by so much faster. And I need to get back into my reading girl era because reading is so good for you. Um Read a book. It'll make you feel educated. It's like you're in your smart girl era. You're in your intellectual girl era. That's what I'm in. I'm in my intelligent girl era. Um Number 39. Hold a baby. Holding a small child just makes everything feel better. Or like, whenever you're just like really sad and then you just see a baby and you're like, "Bro, I want a child now. I want to be a mother." Like literally that maternal instinct just kicks in whenever I hold a child and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm ready to procreate right now. Hold me back. Somebody hold my hoops. Don't let me. Don't let me procreate because I want to, but there's so many I love babies." So yeah, holding a baby just always makes everything better. Number 40, do a breathing exercise. Try box breathing to calm your mind. I've already talked about breathing and why it's beneficial, and breathing is so important. It needs to be something that we practice more in our lives because I mean, you can literally like forget to breathe and you don't want to be a mouth breather. Don't do that. That's not fun. Number 41. Laugh at yourself. Don't take things too seriously. Like life is short and we all make mistakes. So just because you did something silly doesn't mean you need to be so angry at yourself for doing that. And just be kind to yourself because there's no point in being mad at yourself for making a mistake. Number 41. Say no to something. Saying no to something makes you feel like you're reclaiming your power and your time. It makes you feel empowered and it makes you feel like a girl boss. So, next time a guy asks you on a date, be like, "Sorry, I have other plans with the girls." And in reality, you know what you're doing? You're watching a documentary, a horror, a murder documentary at home. But he doesn't need to know that. What doesn't kill him makes him stronger, right? Um, Number 42, revisit a favorite hobby that you forgot about. Like for me, that's horseback riding. I tried to go horseback riding a few weeks ago. It fell through. Still need to go do that. I just love horses. It's something that was from my childhood. I used to have two horses, Zeke and May. One of them stepped on my foot on my birthday. It was freaking traumatizing. One of my horses like ran me into a bunch of trees. I was scary too, but I still love horses nonetheless. So that was my hobby I wanted to get back into. It just like do something that makes you feel child like playful like a child. And that's something that makes me feel young and youthful because that's what I used to do in my childhood. Um Number 43, cook or bake something. For me, I like to bake brownies. I love brownies, so that is what I will be cooking. And it's always just a sweet treat, never hurt anybody. Everyone loves a good sweet treat. Um, Number 44, Look in the mirror and give yourself a pep talk. Be your own cheerleader. There's nobody else in the world who's going to be a bigger cheerleader than yourself. So, whenever you're feeling down, just go in the mirror and literally give yourself a pep talk. Like before my job interview I literally had a pep talk with myself in the mirror and I was like, "You got this. You are capable of doing this and I believe in you." And I was like, "Okay, look at me." And I got the job. So, pep talks work whenever you're feeling down or nervous. Make a playlist. I love to make playlists for the season, for the month. I like to find, whenever I find new songs, I like to make a playlist for the month because, like, I don't have a certain music genre that I like love. I love all music. And whenever I just find a song, I'll just add it to a playlist. And I'm like, oh, this song takes me back to this day because I found this song here. And it just like brings me back to the day that I found that song. And I don't know, it's just a fun little connection to have for the month. Number 46. Every single time, every single day, make your bed. This one, the first thing you should do whenever you wake up in the morning, make your bed. That just promotes cleanliness, calmness, and order. And you just can't go wrong with having a bed made. Whenever you walk into your room, you're like, oh my gosh, my bed's made. You just feel accomplished already. So, like, what else do you need? Number 47, go barefoot in the grass, especially in the morning, like whenever the grass is still wet and it's like that morning dew. Grounding can help you make you feel very connected to the earth. It sounds silly. My dad does it. He used to tell me, like, I would see him in the mornings just sitting in the grass, just like with no shoes, and he's just sitting in the front yard. I'm like, "What are you doing, Dad?" He's like, "I'm grounding," and it's just the weirdest thing, weirdest interaction. I was like, "Okay, you do you," but I get it now because I did it yesterday at like 8 p.m. Whenever it was about to like start we almost had a hurricane hit us, Hurricane Francine, but it kind of passed our area and went to the east instead. So I was just like sitting outside and like it was really windy and I was just like letting all of the wind just like ground me, you know? And it was just very whimsical and I felt very enchanted and very one with nature, you know? Um Number 48. Reflect on your progress. Celebrate how far you've come, no matter how small. I feel like it's so easy for us to forget how far we've come, how much we have changed, how much of an impact we have made. Um, just all of those things. It's so easy to be our biggest enemy because you don't know. Because we like to self sabotage a lot. And I feel like me, especially, I like to self sabotage and talk myself out of good things for me. And don't do that today. Today, reflect on the good things that you've done and be kind to yourself. And number 49 is forgive yourself. This is the time to release any negative self talk and embrace self compassion. Release all of those things that you are mad at yourself for doing in the past and you just can't seem to let go. And sometimes you're going to have to do this more than once. Like, this isn't just a forgive yourself and let go because sometimes for me, I've literally had to re forgive myself for things that I thought I forgave myself for a long time ago, but I realized I didn't. And then the last one is the probably the most foolproof one. Go for a drive and listen to music and just feel like you're in a movie scene. Like, especially late at night. Like, go for a drive, listen to your favorite playlist, and just vibe and like think about life. I think going for a drive is like my form of therapy and just like having the windows down and like the music in your hair. Like the music just it just adds such a level of aesthetic that I just you can't have without being in a car. I don't know. So those are my 50 things. Thank you guys for that. I honestly did that pretty quickly. I did that in like 30 minutes. That was pretty impressive. Thank you guys so much for being here since day one. If you just recently found me, thank you for finding me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Sorry I didn't post the last one on YouTube. I didn't look cute. So that was like, that's not going on the internet. Not happening. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at Eleanor Rose Kramer at What the L Podcast _ at Eleanor Rose Photography and at Ella's at the gym. Also, you can follow me on TikTok. It's Eleanor Rose Kramer. Yeah, it's just that. And thank you guys for everything. And I will see you next week. And stay savage, stay sexy, and stay tuned for another episode of What the Elle every Friday. Love you. Bye.